Air is most important life supporting system on the earth, and the envelope of air surrounding the earth is known as atmosphere. In this video, we will discuss about the composition and structure of atmosphere. The density of atmosphere decreases with increasing height, and almost 99% of the atmosphere is confined near the 32 km from the surface of the earth. Not only the density, but the proportion of gases also changes. For example, oxygen is negligible up to the height of 120 km. Similarly, the carbon dioxide and water vapor is found only up to 90 km from the surface. Gases are very important content of the atmosphere. Different type of gases are found in the atmosphere like nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, crypto, xenon, hydrogen. Carbon dioxide is meteorologically very important gas that acts as a greenhouse gas, but it absorbs the returning back terrestrial radiation and keeps the atmosphere warm, that is suitable for the existence of the life. But the increment in carbon dioxide is very harmful because it raises the temperature of the atmosphere that creates the problem of global warming. On the other hand, ozone gas is also very important gas. It is found between 10 to 50 km from the surface. It restricts and absorbs the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. The next component of atmosphere is water vapor. This is not a stable content. It increases with increasing temperature and decreases with it. That is why in tropical region the temperature is high and percentage of water vapor is also high. But on the other hand, in polar region, due to low temperature and low evaporation, the percentage of water vapor is also very less. Water vapor is very important because it absorbs the heat radiated out by the earth and keeps the atmosphere at normal temperature. Atmosphere also contain small solid particles of soil, ash, pollen. These are dust. These are generally concentrated near the lower layer of the atmosphere because of the Earth's gravity. The percentage of dust particles are high in subtropical and temperate region because these regions are comparatively dry than tropical areas. These are very important in the formation of clouds because it acts the role of nucleus in the deposition of droplets. This figure is showing the structure of atmosphere. At the bottom, temperature is shown, and towards left hand side, height is shown. This yellow line in between the graph is showing the increment and decrement in the temperature. There are 5 different layers basically from the bottom. The layer near the surface is troposphere, after that stratosphere, after that mesosphere, after that thermosphere, and last is the exosphere. The lowest layer of the atmosphere is troposphere. On average, it is 13 km thick. At the pole, its thickness is 8 km, whereas at the equator, it is 18 km thick. At the equator, it is thicker because at this place, the temperature is high and density of gases are less, and it rises at the great height. This layer contains different type of impurities, dust particles, water vapor. That is why all the climatic changes takes place in this layer only. This is the layer where temperature decreases with increasing height. The rate is 1 degree Celsius for every 165 meter. This is known as normal lapse rate. There is a bifurcation in between troposphere and stratosphere. This separation is known as tropopause. At this place, the temperature is 80 degrees Celsius minus at equator, whereas at the pole it is minus 45 degrees Celsius. The temperature is almost constant. That is why it is known as tropopause. Stratosphere is located above this layer and it extends up to 50 kilometer. The important feature of the stratosphere is it contains ozone layer, and ozone layer is responsible for restricting the ultraviolet rays or radiation coming from the sun. And these ultraviolet rays are very harmful for the human being or the animal or the other living being. In stratosphere, temperature increases with increasing height. The layer between stratosphere and mesosphere is stratopause. At this place, the temperature remains constant and this layer is found near the height of 50 km. Above stratopause, the next layer is mesosphere that extends up to the height of 80 km. In this layer, temperature decreases with increasing height and it reaches up to minus 100 degrees Celsius at 80 km. Most of the meteors burn in this layer with the friction of air particle in mesosphere. The upper limit of the mesosphere is known as mesopause. The layer above the mesopause is thermosphere, and this is the area where ions are found. These are the charged particle and it makes ionosphere. It is located between 80 to 400 km above the mesopause, and it is very important because these particles makes the radio transmission possible. In this layer, temperature starts increasing with increasing height. This layer is gradually merged in the external space and we know very little about this exosphere layer.